everybody. It's Alethea. How is everybody doing? I just hope everybody had a good Friday today. I went to physical therapy and it wasn't too bad. They don't really have me doing a lot there. They just had me doing this sideways to sideways and turning my neck this way and this way, and my head going up and bringing it back as much as I can. And then they wrap this like electrical towel thing around me where I have to lay down for 10 minutes. And that's it. And you know what? I practice it at home. And I was like so hungry. You know, I asked the medical van lady, I said, could you please drop me off uptown because I need a charger for my phone, because, you know, when you plug it in, it was like it was bent and it wouldn't charge. So then the guy, he gave me an extra one, and I said he ordered, because I know he wasn't going to charge me for it because I already had insurance covered on the phone thing. So you see, I had to put the thing back on my neck for the therapy, and this is where you put the charger in at. Now I got to hit it for 4 hours. I just had my medical weed, y'all. Y'all missed it. I just smoked. I just smoked it. Afterwards, I had to brush my teeth. My teeth, Lord, it smelled like somebody just shoved the ashtray up your mouth. But you see, and let me tell you what I had got. I wanted to try the new seafood place, and it's, you know, I had the menu somewhere. I'm sorry I can't find it right now. But, because I got my phone charged, because it's down low. It's only 30%. So I ain't even going to try to pull it out the soccer. But the food was, oh, wait a minute, I found the menu. Chinese people own it. See it right here? And it was good. You know, I had the crab dungeon legs. I love them because they're more sweeter. I had the shrimp. It was seasoned real good. I had the crawfish. That was seasoned real good. And they gave you lobster. And they gave you seasoned fries with corn on the cob. And that was good. And it just came to $15. Gave you a big portion. I still got a lot of crawfish left. And plus he gave me chicken wings. Atlanta chicken wings. You see my scar, y'all? It's still a little bit lumpy, a little bit in some parts, but it will come back down in time. And you see, y'all, what's going on here with this thing? I turned it on, and it's supposed to say 4 hours. I don't know why it went off. Okay, see, y'all saying and seeing now? See, it said 4 hours. I got to keep it on. But knowing me, I'll be lazy and may just keep it on for 2 hours. And then I will put it back on another day. And then I went to the Spanish store called Isabella. I love her food in there. And I went and got a little Spanish cake. You see a little strawberry? You see I ate this a little few bites. You see the little chocolate in the back and the strawberry on top? That's one thing I hate about this weed thing. It do give you the munchies. Because I will go to sleep and I'll wake up maybe 2 or 3 and I'm ready to eat. And it's like, I have to eat, you know, because I feel sick if I don't eat. Because, you know, I'll take my high blood pressure pill. That's the only pill I had to take. And then I'll smoke that in the morning. And then I'm like, oh, God. Then I had to brush my teeth before I can even eat breakfast. Because, you know, smell like you got like Newport box and stuff in your thing there. You know, I would show y'all around the house if I can move the phone around, but the thing is still on the charger. So you see my man still up there on the wall. You know, I'm always gonna love Elder Marsh. Here's another little sexy picture of him. Lord have mercy. You know, I just want to say bless up to Sister Debbie. And, you know, the Sister Debbie, the Stronger Everyday Family, we had so much fun over there because She teaches us so much. I mean, I really love her. She makes us laugh and everything, and she just like makes us as women to be more stronger and independent. And the guys over there are so respectable. And also, I want to give a shout out for King Rebel for stopping and bless up King Rebel. We always represent all the queens and kings. We're all kings and queens in God's eyes. I just want everybody, to know that. And, how you doing? My God, it feels so good to be back here on live. I don't know what to really say. I hate where this is because my friend Dina always teased me. It said I look like I'm wearing for Star Wars, and I call her Leprechaun because that's exactly what she looked like. She teased me, and I teased her back. I call her Black Leprechaun. She like an older mother to me, but we've been friends like over 16 years, and she's just so cool. And I'm just here, like I said, I ate a little bit of that cake and drinking my ginger ale, and I will brush my teeth afterwards and everything. I'm still cleaning up my bed. It's not as messy as before, but it's getting there. And they was cracking up when I was puffing yesterday on the live. And you see, I was eating this is my weakness. I love the sour gummy bear. I will eat these things to death. You see, I bought 4 bags of them because at Walmart they 99 cents. So I'll get 4 bags. This is my first bag. I ate. 'Cause I like to take it with me in my little Hershey Kisses. When I go to therapy, whatever, and my frozen bottled water. But it'd be over so fast. It'd be like, my God, you know what I mean? I could do this at home. You know what I mean? But hey, I guess that's how they get paid. Be the insurance and all that. But I'm just in here chilling. I wanted to go back and watch some of my old Madea plays. My favorite always still is Madea Neighbors from Hell. And Madea Gets a Job. And the other one, Madea, Happy Family. That made me sad because, being in that position of a breast cancer survivor and to see her die. And the way they had her pretty going up in heaven, oh my God. I mean, the music was just wonderful. Y'all have to give it, I think it's called Big Happy Family. And remember Madea got on this big dress and she got her arms are going like this up in the sky. I love it. But that one just always gets to me and has me in tears. But I just love the music because it's always an inspiration behind his plays. And also get to play with my man Morris Chestnut. I mean, I had it like for 3 years. I think you can maybe order it on Walmart or Amazon, whatever. But it's called Nick of Time. And he plays a musician. I'm sorry. Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, it's already taking effect. He plays a jazz musician. And, he gets his girl pregnant, his wife. Leaves her, goes out, sleep with everybody else. Then want to come back and think he can just start off where he wants to. And they have a 17-year-old son he ain't give a crap about. But, I mean, it's the play is funny as heck. I mean, you really have to watch it. It's called In a Nick of Time. Get it with Morris Chestnut. You would love it. And I also had this good movie by Kenya Moore. You know what? I can't find it right now. It must be in the closet in the living room. And I'll be daggone if I go in there and dig. Whew, usually y'all dig and look for it. But she made this good movie. And my man from Soul Food, you know who I'm talking about, the light-skinned one, the bald head. She played a prostitute in the movie. And he fell in love with her. And she got pregnant, but she lost the baby, and she was like taking depression pills and stuff. And his best friend went to jail for him for the crime that he did, and he sent him letters. And when he got out, he played it off and he said, "Man, I read all your letters and everything." Well, the guy, he let the guy stay with him at his house, which is wrong thing to do. He started off, he went and killed the maid. He looked at his friend's closet, and I think that's disrespectful. When you go to somebody's house and you just be going through their things without permission. He went in the closet. He saw that his friends never even opened up all the letters he sent him. So that started to trigger him. To trigger him off. That he started getting a little funky little attitude. And he put some kind of drug in Kenya Moore. I forgot her name in the movie, but she produced the movie. She's a very good producer. Hi, Moni. It came on today. Hey, sis, I know you said you wanted to call me. How you doing, girl? You tell I just had my puff, so please forgive me. I'm trying to talk as proper as I can. But I wanted to go. I went over there, but I was so scared to type something in over there, cause I was looking for Sister Deb. I didn't see her over there too. I see you went over there too, and they deleted half the messages. You know what I mean? Because you heard what someone said now. They said, oh, we got trolls over here now. And she was talking. I really don't know her. You know what I mean? That was my, second time seeing her. But I seen that King Rob was over there too. It would have been funny if they would have said TikTok Queen Rob. No, but I ain't trying to laugh at that, but it is funny though, because I love Sister Deb, because just the way she just empowers us to be stronger women, not to be afraid, not to back down, you know what I mean? And I think I listened to her last night. Yeah, ain't she something else? She look like a man, you know what I mean? And she had the nerve to play my song yesterday, because I tried to listen to her live. I tried to get a little feel of her to see if she's kind of like Chosen or she's a little bit different. And she was talking about God and stuff, and she was playing my song. She got to me now when she played my song by Hezekiah Walker. I think you probably heard the song too, talking about I Need You to Survive. I love that song. I dogged the mess out that CD. And I said, oh, no, she not playing my song. You know what I mean? And she had them all up there praising. You know what I mean? It's like they follow behind it. I mean, I don't knock nobody. If you really into that and you really want to give God the thanks and everything, that's good. You know what I mean? If you're gonna stay in that positive, but you cannot do that, but yet go around threatening people. Well, hi, Queen Felicia. How you doing? Yeah, it was good. You see what I'm saying? I was just talking to Moni about Chosen Queen. She tries to talk more on a positivity. About it. Now you see. But you cannot do both. You know what I mean? I know it's not for me to judge, and there's only one judge, and that's God. But you know what I mean? It's like if you're going to give God the praise and you want to lift up people and help them, it's like you can't be threatening families. You can't be threatening people. You know what I mean? You can't do that. My girl calls her Chosen Booker. She looked like that rapper. She looked like that singer. I can't think of her name right now. But she isn't as pretty as that singer. But she does kind of remind me a little bit of Angie Stone. For some reason, she reminds me of Angie Stone. I don't know why. But you know what I mean? But you seen in the video there. If they were so bold, you're going to go past Sister Deb's house because they know the deal. They know the deal. Because they know if they would have had stepped up on her property, she got the right to knock the crap on out of them. You know what I'm saying? That's like anybody. You got the right to defend yourself. It's kind of different out here in New Jersey. Like, say it's somebody, I think they said if you shoot them outside, you can get in trouble. But if they're in your house, you won't get in trouble. Or is it the opposite way? I forgot which way it is, but I think it's crazy because I feel if somebody kicking in my door and they got a gun, I have the right to defend myself. You know what I mean? Going in front of the judge. But I feel, when Chosen, when he first came out, remember I told y'all he came from my guy Kev Gill's Florida department. Kev Gills was out first, and Chosen would come on there, and we started talking about the Kanika case, and he was bringing good ideas to it, and people were starting to like him, because he was nicer back then. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he was cool and everything, but then he started getting like a little swell head, trying to copy Kev's style, and then he just had the nerve to diss and leave and talk about I'm getting ready to start my own channel. Come to Chosen King. That's the first one he had, y'all. And that's how he got noticed. If it wasn't for Kev Kills, nobody would know who this Negro is. And I feel like, if you went down there to Crown Plaza, how in the world could you sue them? They got the right to sue you. You're going in there trespassing. Yes, you are allowed to use a phone in a hotel. Especially if you're going there for reservations, you're allowed. But, if they got a sign down there in the kitchen saying no trespassing, and you're doing that, and you're going in there anyway to videotape, and there's probably no Wi-Fi down there, that don't mean that they're messing with your phone or anything. You're not supposed to be down there. So, of course, they're going to see you on security real fast. But in a way, I can kind of understand where he was, in a way, saying, they found them quick. Why couldn't they do that with Kanika? But we all know how that story is. I mean? It's just sad. And like I said, that owner, he's not going nowhere. He won't get charged for nothing. Because we don't even know if nothing really even happened there. This has all been a just good game to distract us from the real stuff that's happening in the United States now. How they're trying to throw us in the FEMA camp. And I tell people, I remember, I think Brother Billy was talking about it when he saw on the news about a wave was supposed to come out here to New York. But, I don't worry about things like that. You know what I mean? Because if it happens, I just leave it in God's hand. You know what I mean? If you got God on your side, you don't worry about what Trump is going to try to do to this world, because he's not in control of it. He thinks he's God, but he's not. Hi, Santa Deep. How you doing? I was trying to tell people, yes. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid of Trump. If he says, oh, I'm going to send y'all under these tunnels and all that, you know what I do? I can't even sit here and fret and be scared and be like, oh my God, he's going to throw us away. He's going to send us away. He's going to do this to us. He's going to do to that. I just leave my faith in God's hand. I say, whatever will be, it will be. That's the only person I fear. Trump don't put fear in my heart. You know what I mean? He don't pay the bills. He don't put anything over our head. But yes, we should be aware of what's going on around. But, like you said, us of God's children, you heard that old saying in the Bible. We're in this world, but we're not of this world. So, try not to let that scare you too much. Because you know how they did it before. They said, oh, the world was going to end last year. It didn't end last year. Y'all know, and everybody knows it says in that Bible, no man but the Father will know when this world is going to end. That means nobody knows. So that's why when I listen to all these new people say, oh, we're going to blow this, we're going to do that. Go ahead and do it. I don't have to worry about paying no rent or anything anymore. I just hope to be caught up in the rapture, to go up there in heaven. That's the only thing I care about. You know what I mean? Trump, I'll be glad not to pay the rent and bills no more. Have to worry about any of that headache. You know what I mean? So I can't lay in bed and every night and just think about, oh my God, what is Trump going to do to us? You know, because we have right as humans too. You know what I mean? I don't think he's going to last long as a president. I'm not threatening YouTube. These are just rights. This is the disclaimer. These are just of views of other people, how they feel. Nothing against the president or any kind of thing like that. So, please, these are just disclaimer. And you know what I mean? You learn that way. How it's going to be. So, that's why you see me always silly laugh. I guess because I'm high now. I don't really care. you know what I mean? I have to. When I went to sleep, I woke up after 12, and I'm like, who is this yelling on my phone? And I look and I see my homeboy all kind of reckless. He going off on everybody all day. He was going off on hugging on everybody. I'm like, what the heck is going on here? What did I wake up to that I missed? And I just shook my head like, I can't believe this. I just shook my head like, I said, Lord, let me get me another smoke so I can go to bed. I got to go back to sleep. You know what I mean? I don't have time for that. I really don't. I respect everybody's chat, what they like to talk about, but, I like to hear more positive things. You know what I mean? I don't want to keep hearing that, oh, he said, she said, or she was on that chat, or they said that chat, or me say that. It's just sitting there. I could be home and I'm looking at Quincy Jones' interview, and I don't know whether to believe this Negro or not. You know what I mean? Because he pissed me off. We talking about Marvin Gaye had sex with a man. That's going on. And that's my number one singer. He is not gonna piss me off about Marvin Gaye. So Marvin Gaye ain't like no daggone men. He getting him and his father confused up there. Cause honey, you got to get his wife's book on Janice Gaye called After the Dance. Honey, it tells every detail about them. You'll love it. The book is so hot. I got it last year and could have put it down. It was worth that $30. And you see, I went to the Spanish restaurant and got the Spanish cake. Yeah, I see it. You see, I only took a couple of bites. See, I get funny like that. When I eat food, I can't eat it all. I'll just eat a little bit of it, and my stomach gets full. Okay, Sandy, you have a good weekend and be blessed. I'm sorry if I might be saying your name wrong. Please forgive me. Oh, go ahead, girl. You're going to get your groove on. I understand that, child. Yeah, my girl, she said she going to take her shower before her man come over. I ain't got no man but the Lord above. That's all I got. And my little fantasy man over here, Elder Barge. You know what I mean? But it feels good to come back on here on live. Oh, Sandy. Okay. It's kind of like saying Sandy, almost. I just love it. I wish Sister Deb would have stayed on a little longer, but she'll probably be back on because Team Rebel will come on tonight. And, I try to tell him, pay High Street no mind. The guy's crazy, messing with all that spirit boxing, Ouija thing. You don't do all that. You know what I mean? Because God blesses all with a gift. And I explained to Team Rebel on my little comment thing there. I said when I was little, since I was 5, I was able still to this day to see spirits. I seen one of my mom and my uncle and all that. But I don't never go into it deep with the spirit box, because if you can see spirits and all that, communicate, you don't need no spirit box. If you truly have the gift, you don't need that. You know what I mean? And you could tell you could tell good spirits from bad spirits. Because at first I thought I was bugging when I was little, thinking I was seeing things, because when I was a little girl, I used to play in the room with my dolls, and my mother coming in, she said, "Who you talking to?" And I said, "You can't see great grandfather. He's standing right there talking to me." And she would just look at me and just like she don't see nothing, but I would see him. He would talk directly to me. And then where my grandmother's buried at, it's this girl, Sheila Little. She would have been 1 year older than me. Yeah, because she was born, wait, no, yeah, she would have been 1 year older than me. Because I'll be 51 in May. And she died when she was 6. And I kept saying, every time I would go to grave with my mom and aunt and go see, God rest soul, my mom, I would always run to Sheila little grave markers. She's right underneath a little tree there. And I would just always sit and put flowers. And my mom and aunt would always look and say, "Why do she keep going to that girl's grave? Keep being drawn to her." And I would just look around and I would see other spirits by the tombstone, and I never been afraid of it. And I said, maybe I'm bugging all this. So I would just sit there. Her name was Sheila Little, and I kept saying, this girl name sounds familiar, like I known her before. And I kept saying, "Sheila, what happened to you? Why did you die?" And she said, "I died of cancer." And as she was talking to me, I was describing exactly what she looked like, what she was buried in. I said I saw this beautiful pink dress that had little, like the pink ribbon across it, and her hair was up in a little bun. And I said maybe I'm seeing these things in my mind, and I said I'm gonna put it to the test. So then I went to the library looking up information. And then, I spoke to my great-grandmother, and she said, "You don't remember Sheila, y'all all used to play together when y'all was little. They live right across the street from us." So I was like, "Oh my God, let me go over there." And then I remember, because she had a twin sister, and her name was Sheila, while her name was Sheila. And I talked to her mom, and I said, "Your daughter would talk to me." And I told her exactly. I remember playing with her as a little girl, but I was explaining to her what she said to me, how she had her hair and everything done, and what she had on her funeral dress. And you know what's so scary? Her mother told me, yes, she did die of cancer. She had leukemia in the brain. And what's the name there? She had on the funeral dress and her hair up, because they took a picture of her in the funeral thing. And then that's when it hit me like, oh my God, I really did not imagine these things. And it's it's a gift. I thank God for it, but it's also a scary thing, because demonic spirits try to get at you. And those ones, you could tell the good spirits from the bad one, because the good spirits, you can always, it's hard to explain. It's like they have a beautiful light around them, and you feel so much love around you. It's like a peaceful, sweet smell in the air. You can just tell when they're near you. And with demonic, it's always, you get that nasty chill that goes right up your spine, and it's very dark, and it's very a nasty smell. I can't explain to you how terrifying it is. And people like to mess with that Ouija board, and I understand they want to contact their loved ones, but God tells you, do not play with these things, because you may be thinking you bringing over your loved one, and they'll come over disguised as your loved one and trick you. And sometimes when them demonic spirits come over, they will stay attached to you. It don't matter if you move, it will still go with you. And you got to be careful, because there's all different kind of demonic spirits. There are some that would come and try to rape you in the bed. I forgot which one of those called. There's all different kinds. So I don't play with that. You know what I mean? I just see them and I listen to. I hear what they say to me. It's like they talk softly, like it's a soft whisper. But it's beautiful and it's peaceful, and I just never been afraid of them. It's the demonic ones that I don't like, and when they try to come near, I always cry out to God. What He always says, in the name of Jesus, I'll be like, Satan, get behind thee. I said, you will not be in this house. Get behind thee. That's why sometimes you have to be careful what you watch on TV, because sometimes they like to come through that energy too, because they feed off any kind of electronic thing you have in the house. They love to feed off of that because that builds up their energy more to come through. That's why you ever notice that old saying, they said every 3 o'clock the spirits are more active. And have you ever noticed you have more dreams around that time? And you see weird things more at 3 o'clock in the morning time? And you have to be very careful about it, because we may be looking at something like, oh, look at him shake his behind up and down and all that, and we're letting all that lustful sin stuff into us. Because I'm not gonna lie, I love my music, I love music too, but I know when not to cross over. I don't let it overtake me. You know what I mean? I like to listen to my Marvin Gaye. I love my music. Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? I'm not into that rap too much, because, as you get older, you outgrow that stuff. You know what I mean? Especially at my age, 50. I'll be 51 May 26th, and Kanika's birthday is May 27th. That is so weird that our birthdays are a day apart. I didn't even know that. I should have known she was a Gemini because of her personality. It's like one thing about Gemini, we're very friendly people, but we don't like to be backed up in a corner. You got to keep us busy, because we get bored real quickly. We love music. We love anything with poetry. It's like we love with artists, painting, anything with news in there. We love things like that. We get bored real fast, and I'm like that too. It's like you got to keep me occupied, otherwise I get bored. Yeah, I don't lie there. I want to go back to my painting. I'm making, for my friend granddaughter, little TT. Y'all might seen her in the video. She talking a little bit more better now, and she wants me to make a blanket for her baby doll. And I started a little bit, y'all, but my hands start to hurt, and I had to stop and do it over again. I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of it underneath here. It's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be green, white, and pink. Yeah, and you see the thing there? She wants a little blanket for her little baby dolls. And my grandmother, when, I was little, she taught me how to knit and crochet. And so I know how to make blankets, hats, all that stuff here. But it's going to be pretty. It's going to be green, white, and like this pretty pink. I'm going to put it on there for her baby doll. But after a while, my hands get tired, and I have to stop and relax and again go back to it. You know what I mean? Because your hands do hurt doing this, y'all. And like I said, I just want everybody to have a good. It didn't snow over here in New Jersey. It's just been, it's been a little cold, but it's been more. It's like it was cloudy all day. It looked like it wanted to snow, or it looked like it wanted to rain. It didn't do either. So that's good. I don't care. They just showed on the broadcast thing. I'm looking on the phone saying we're supposed to have rain tomorrow. So I'm definitely not going to wash no clothes tomorrow. It will wait. And again, y'all, I'll show y'all my weakness. You know these candies, what they call Hasberry? These is my #1 favorite. I love the sour ones. I will rip these things apart. I think they are so good. I used to like the gummy ones too. This one, but the sour got me hooked on it. I just like sour things. I like to suck on like on lime and lemons. I just like to suck the juice out of it for some reason. See? That's how they look. I take a bite of it. You know, one thing about this medical weed, it's good for you. It helps with the pain and everything. But it could do too much munchies. And I'm trying to keep my weight at a decent amount. That's why I'm glad I go back to physical therapy. Because that also helps with my weight. And I do walking. You know, to try to keep it, to keep it down. I know Valentine's Day coming up. I ain't got no man. I ain't doing nothing. You know? They put all these in Walmart. All they got in them love movies out. And I got every single one of them. I've seen Titanic too many times. You know what's a good love white movie? Y'all don't laugh though, honey. It will have you in tears. It's like I only can watch that once because if I watch it again, I'll keep crying. The Notebook. The Notebook was so good. I didn't think it was going to be good like that. And at the end, the way they died together, I was like, ah. I don't see. I can't. When movies like that get to me, it just makes me cry. That and the other one I think was called The Final Vow. That was good, and The Longest Ride. When my friend brought over Bedback Mountain, I looked that movie out and said, I wish you see how my face looking? That's how I looked at the movie. Like, I mean, it was a pretty love story, but I didn't need to see all that in the tent what they was doing. You know what I mean? They could have made it darker more. I really didn't want to see that. You know what I mean? But I understand it was a love story. You know, it was sad how he got killed at the end. But I haven't seen the Black Panther movie. I want to see it. You know what I mean? You see Beyonce, she dressed up like one of the Black Panthers at the Grammy. You see Ivy. She told her parents they better chill out. Honey, everyone think that's so cute. But that's not cute. She that age, 5 years old, and telling them what to do, honey. She better start knocking Blue Ivy across her neck, because honey, ain't no child gonna tell me keep my mouth closed and chill out. You know what I mean? She getting a little too sassy. You know what I mean? You gotta nip it at the butt. You get it at the butt. At the end, you know, it's soft at a young age. There ain't nothing wrong spanking a child. My daughter was little when she was 1 year old, looking like she was 20. She was born big. I started off with a little hand. No, and I meant that mess. Or I pat her inside her thigh. You know what I mean? Because one time my daughter would walk fast. She would always walk on her tippy toes. And she would like walk real fast. You can walk and she would be like 2 blocks ahead of you. She's 1 year old. So we had to always keep an eye on her because she was constantly on the move. And my mother had got one of, like they use the children's dog leash. Child, I felt so embarrassed putting that around my daughter. I said, Mom, I said, not with this. This is too embarrassing. You know, make it look like your child look like a pet or something. I'll just have to run around and chase her. But, kids are a hot mess. And like I said, people, whoever you feel you want to subscribe to, do it. I don't mind. You can still come back over here. I don't mind. Like I said, I don't even go in that with that he said she said crap anymore. It's really draining. And I'm getting older, and I'm learning to enjoy and embrace life. And I want to thank everybody for the beautiful comments. If I forgot some of your names this morning that left stuff for me, please forgive me. I want to thank Sister Lenora. Oh God, Lord have mercy. I know it's definitely Sister Lenora. Sister Cynthia Simpson, thank you so much for the love. I hope you got your clothes done. I'll probably have to do my Sunday. Oh God, Lord. See, I hate it when I hate it when the name is right there and you can't think of it. But my girl Sandy, and it was a couple, and my man Ben K. Thank you, my king. I try to make it a little comical here, make it a little funny here. You see, I ain't playing no music. They ain't gonna put me on no strike with no what music. Because it's like certain music you play, they okay with it. Because remember all those songs I was jamming with Michael Jackson and everything, they had no problem me playing Michael Jackson. As soon as I played that one Spanish song, they was like, you can't play that Spanish song. So I was like, okay, I ain't know. So that's why you see my music ain't on. Don't want to hear the mouths. You know what I mean? Even though it's kind of weird why you can't play it, especially when you bought the music. Legally, it is your music if you paid for it. That's how I see it. If I went to a Janet Jackson concert and I bought the entertainment book and the music and all that, it's mine. Especially if I paid $100 for everything. It's mine. I paid for the CD. I paid for the souvenir book. All that. It's mine. I ain't write the music, but it's still legally mine. Because I paid for it. And I think they probably got that way because remember LimeWire back in the day? Everyone used to download the still music from LimeWire and FrostWire. But LimeWire was the number one place everybody went to. And the court made them stop. Made them stop doing that. You know what I mean? But I just wanted to say hi to y'all and thank y'all for stopping in. And I done had my weed, so I'm probably gonna take me a nice hot bath before I lay down and go to sleep, because they want me to wear this 3 more hours now and 21 seconds. Honey, let me tell you something. I'll wear it again tomorrow. I'll wear it the whole 4 hours, but I'm gonna take my shower. But I really don't even take a shower. It was so weird. I went and bought a shower head, with all the massages you can pull down and everything. It's like I love baths more than showers. For some reason, I love getting in that tub with that Epsom salt, helping them aches and pain and all that. Woo! Lord, I got my fan on in my bedroom and it's still hot up in here. My God, let me tell you something. I can't complain about this apartment complex. When I say they give you heat, they give you some heat up in here. That's why I just like sleeping with a t-shirt on. I sleep in a t-shirt and that's it. Of course, t-shirt, and you know what I'm talking about, ladies. Without being graphic. You know what I mean? I never wear my socks to bed. Some people like to sleep in bed underneath the cover with their socks. Not me. I never liked that. I just like my feet like bare underneath the covers. But you know what's so weird? Y'all gonna laugh at? I don't know how the doctor said, I'm high blood pressure plus I'm anemic. Too. I mean, it's like how can you be both at the same time? But I get cold sometimes when I get underneath the blanket. So what I do, don't laugh, y'all. So y'all. Okay, y'all. You see this? I get my blow dryer and I'll put this underneath my bed, let the covers get a little bit toasty warm, and then I'll turn it off. It's like I got to have this on at all times. I know they should put me on the TV show Strange Behavior. I'm serious. The sheets be so cold. It's like I be needing my blow dryer underneath. I don't like. They say you can get you a heating blanket. It's not the same. It's like I like to feel the heat on me. That hot air, and then I'll turn it off. You know what I mean? So that's why I always keep it near to me by the bed. But I wish everybody a happy Friday and a beautiful weekend. And remember to keep God in your life first. Thank you. Bye-bye. Love you all. Peace.